Good morning, Vietnam. I was just listening to Quantum of Conscience, his last podcast on freevoice.io. Freevoice.io. So I was thinking, this reality is really something vastly more crazy, more subtle than we think. It can offer everybody something what he is looking for, generating stuff and everything. And I was thinking, what if it was the opposite? It was a very understandable reality. If you can understand everything of it, you can explain everything of it. Like imagine you are flat earthers, you go, and then you go to the dome, and then boom, 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 you touch it like this. Yeah, this is the dome. It's going over this. We are under it. If it was like this, imagine it would be it would be really crazy. Or you go and explain those the science model of these balls, turning one around the other with the moon, like three balls in equilibrium, and your mathematics, not only your mathematics, but you take here two magnets, and you throw it the exact way, and it keeps spinning around the other, in equilibrium. Yeah, you look how it works. It works like this. Just throw it around with the right speed, and the centrifugal force now is equilibrium with the other, and since now we put them under this vacuum stuff, they are into vacuum chamber here, like you see through the glass. They will keep spinning like this forever, equilibrium. Imagine you can explain this bullshit that they say, which is obviously bullshit, and you can, and then you take the matter, you split it like this, and you reach a small bit that you cannot split anymore. And we are all made of this little bit of shit, It is the primary, Imagine this. It will be really cartoonish reality. It will be. In this case, it will be really a simulation, If it was like this, it will be the real simulation, because you have the smallest bit, and you have rules that you can keep like this, moving forever and everything. But it's not the case, apparently. So in what situation you feel yourself more comfortable? Really, think about it. Think if really the NASA was sending people, jumping on the moon, and calling the president, in this small ball, and then they come back to the real ball, and then they send stuffs in the space, and it's for real, and they go to the small balls around. Would it be better, or it would be just really like the worst thing in your life? If the reality was small balls, you can send them some American speaking. We went on the moon and we went alone. Yeah, exactly. The bird doesn't like the English accent. Yeah, I know. And imagine this reality if it was like this. So really, this fluid, alive reality, infinitely sophisticated. Maybe it's the best way to breathe. To feel yourself alive. Please, shut up. Okay, it's good. What is this? I don't know what kind of bird is this. Yeah, so I said, imagine how much crappy it would be if it was that much of mechanical reality. So it's better to be in this fluidity, In this fluidity, it's better to live in this fluidity. Yeah, and since it is showing us what we are looking for, so let's look for our own power. There's something very few people do. They look for better condition, for happiness and stuffs, maybe small villages with some stuffs. Like Zardog, like those people in Zardog, they isolated themselves. But we should look for our own being. How much I am incarnated here, how much I am capable of being, So I have to deprogram myself of limitation and stuff. Not try to isolate myself, like they did those people in Zardog, this highly sophisticated being, they isolated themselves into a bubble, and so it was artificial. So it had to collapse at a certain moment. It had to collapse. So focus on growing your own self, your own power, which will be independent from the what's happening around, circumstances and everything. You should be free from everything, So me myself, I use a lot of techniques between bracket to just deprogram this limitation. I put sentences in the phone that plays all night, in repeat mode. Just try to break a little bit this subconscious, programming, because it's deep stuff. Limitation is deep stuff, and it's not only that they put it in your head. It's the reality, because the reality has produced this level of being. He saw his limitation and he keep thinking that it is like this, it has to be like this, it's the rule, So but now we reach at the moment where the being understand, maybe I can break this shell, I can go further. Sometimes I imagine myself scenario where I'm like indestructible physically, and somebody is drowning in the river, like frozen river, and I go and I fear nothing. I jump inside. I'm not afraid of the cold water, of not breathing, because I can stay a long time in the water, in the cold water, so I have no limitation. But I'm only in hurry because the person is a normal being, so I have to act fast and everything. So I put myself in this kind of feelings, of position of consciousness to make it happen, because the consciousness is ultimately, we will create directly from the consciousness, and we will not be like in this position of duality, So you have to work on this limitation. Imagine if you live 10,000 years, would you do happy birthday shit, Happy birthday, will you do it if you live 100,000? If you can change your physical form, if you can, if you can travel around in the speed of light and stuff, would you do happy birthday shit, No, so don't do happy birthday. Don't count those stupid numbers, small numbers, under 100, All right, my age is 12,700 years or something, Feel it like you are writing the date 2464, and you have been here, and all of them have gone. All these people believing in their condition, they are gone, and you are here still evolving, like this, undo, break the shell inside. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I wanted to say.